Hi guys. I went by Michael's yesterday because I was over at a doctor's office by there and picked up a few things. Just 3 actually. A paper pad, these distress inks, and then these wood buttons that are so cute. These were in the $1.50 section. How adorable are they? And I like that on some of the buttons, the way the holes are, they look like checkerboard, kind of like picnic style. And then on other buttons, the way the holes go, it kind of looks like a harlequin pattern, like the diamond pattern. Can't speak. That's not new if you've been around for a while. But I really like that. I like how they're not all the same, even though they kind of look similar. Anyway, I got those. It was in $1.50 section. Then I used I had a 50 off coupon that came in the mail, and I used it on this distress ink. It's number, I think these are numbered, aren't they? I think 7. Anyway, it's the one that has picked raspberry, mustard seed, peacock feathers, and spiced marmalade. These 2 are my absolute favorite in this set. I'll probably get more, as I see fit. I'd kind of like to have the whole collection, but good lord, there's a bunch in there. And I need to get some of those little metal boxes to put them in. Well, I don't need it, but I'd like to. Then I got to get my mess out of the way. My desk is always a mess. I don't know how. The messy elf comes out at night. This is Craftsmith. I guess that's who this is. That's what's up here. And it's sea glass. But yeah, I guess that's the name of the company, is Craftsmith. Yeah, manufactured by Craftsmith. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, these are one-sided. Let me cut them open. I should have done it before I started. This paper is textured and thick. It's a cardstock. It's not a super thick cardstock, but I didn't expect it to be this thick, but it's got a neat texture to it, and I really like it. I'm going to go from the side again, like always. I believe there's 2 of each one. I love this one. Then there's this one with the limes. I'm assuming they're limes. They look like limes. Yeah, I think they're limes. I stopped and analyzed things. Have you noticed that? But see what I mean by textured? Let's see. Well, maybe you can't see. It's got a, I don't know. It's textured. I don't know how to describe it. Then there's this one. I need to turn the volume off on my phone. Sorry, I usually do this before I start filming, and I didn't this time. This is a cut apart, or you could leave it together, I suppose. But I really like it. I like this over here. It says "Just Breathe." This little bitty tag. I love it, because sometimes we got to remember to do that. And if you feel like you're drowning in a sea, keep swimming. So this one down here works real well. That, those are things I've always heard throughout my life, so this really spoke to me. And I know that sounds silly to some people, but others will understand that sometimes you run into things in life and they just grab your attention and they kind of speak to you in a way of saying, here's a reminder of things you've learned in your past that maybe you should remember today. Here we go with this green again. This, what I refer to as the 1970s green. It's better than ledger paper, though. I'm about burnt out on the ledger paper. I like this one because it looks like planks. I guess I could quit talking so fast. I'm the only one home for a change. Usually when I'm filming, my son or my husband or both are home. And they're not. It's Friday. Son's gone to visit his dad's side of the family and my mom. And then also my husband's at work. So it's just me. I'm a little disturbed by some activities that's happening in a house that's not far from mine. So I've been keeping an eye on it. You know, it doesn't matter how nice your neighborhood is, it seems like there's always one house that has to be watched. You know what I mean? This is more of the wood planks. I really like it. They did a good job making it look like wood. Because most of those papers that look like wood don't really look like wood, in my opinion. Another map, which reminds me, and I want to know if anybody else knows the answer to this, because I mentioned it to my son. Every one of these paper packs that have maps in them have this same exact map design. It always has the Africa over here, the Amazons in Brazil. Is that Brazil? No, it says Brazil. What is that? Peru is over here. What is this? BRA. Is that an F or an L? It kind of looks like an F. That's bizarre. Anyway, it's always this same map. And I wondered why. Does anybody know? Because if you look at your paper packs that have maps in them, they're all the same map. Why can't they ever put a different one in? I don't know. Random things I think about. And my paper towel that I used to clean off my water brush. I really kind of like this page too. It's a nautical. And I think I will probably use this in scrapbooking some things about my father-in-law. He was in the Navy, so I'll probably use that for that. This one's really pretty. And then this one just has a whole bunch of different sayings. Cool stuff, sea breeze, this is the life, sun, sandy feet, remember, enjoy the waves, flip-flops, fun, cold drinks, going coastal, adventure awaits. That adventure awaits reminds me of that little Disney movie, Up. That's something I miss about my son being little. However, even though he's a big guy, we still will watch those movies together because we both love them. You know, who doesn't love a good Disney movie? That's what I'd like to know. And if you don't, why? I'm not being rude. I just want to know why. This is green. More greens. Ooh, I'll probably use this one instead of the other one. I wish I had a few of those trunks. And a few globes. I have such an eclectic style that I would have all kind of different older things, vintage things. Not retro, but vintage. I'm not big on the retro, but things prior to that era that are seen as vintage. Oh, come on. Sorry, just a second. I may have to end up redoing this. I'm having a little trouble. This paper just came right out. This one, I guess, is supposed to look like reef. Is that what it's called? You know, the underwater, the natural, what's it called? It's not reed. I want to say it's reef. R-E-E-F. I could be wrong. I could be real wrong. I don't live by a sea. I am extremely landlocked, unfortunately. But that's that one, guys. It was on Hot Buy for $5. I always forget to say that. And it's a fantastic buy for $5. It doesn't say what the pound of the paper is, but it's a thick paper. Sorry, my camera shut off. But it's more of a cardstock. It's pretty thick. And again, it's textured. I like it. Can you see the texture there? Or hear it? It's not like normal cardstock. Anyway, I thought it was a great buy. But that's all I got at Michael's. I have sat here and rambled probably entirely too long. Went by Tuesday morning, this afternoon, today. And I just picked up a few things. I have a couple of brown ink pads, but I don't like them. So I thought, since Tuesday morning still had these, and they're cheap enough, I figured I'd go ahead and give it a try. And they are by Ranger, so, I mean, we've all seen them. I picked up this brown, and then I did not have a really bright green. What you doing, Pupster? You're alright, buddy. My poor little dog. He's so old. He's almost 16, and he's so unsure because he's going blind, so I keep him right by my side. And bless him, he gets under my craft chair, and he gets lost under there, and I feel so sorry for him. But other than that, he does really well, especially since he is blind. Whoops, sorry guys. Back to Tuesday morning. I went ahead and picked up these two. I didn't have a bright green, so I went ahead and picked this one up. And I don't really like the browns that I have. Well, I have one that maybe I might like. It's in a set of black and gray. No, I don't think it has black in it. I'll have to look again. Anyway, I went ahead and picked up this Cocoa and Cactus. Then they still have Graphic 45, and they have new Graphic 45. So, of course, I had to get this one. These were the sticker sheets. You know, on the last haul, and it'd probably be included with this one since I haven't edited it. I bought a big paper stack of the Graphic 45, and it was like celebration type stuff, not necessarily birthday, but could be anniversary or something like that. This goes perfectly with it, so I picked up 2 of these sticker sheets. They were 99 cents a piece, yes. So I went ahead and got 2 of those. I love the alphas on this one, and because of the coloring on this one, you could use this for Christmas cards, because I have this paper on the back that's the same color schemes. It's not as melon, but there is kind of a melon color in there, so you could use these on Christmas cards. I personally think that's what I think. I picked up this was $5.99, and there are 25 pieces in here, I believe. And these should be super thick. They're all the same, but again, this is red and green and black, and then it has that kind of a melon color in it. How pretty would this be on Christmas cards, right? But on the back side of it, you have this color. This says Raining Dogs, by the way. Of course, I had to get it. I'm a dog person. It does say cats, too. It says Raining Cats and Dogs. I just happened to see the dogs, just not the cats. So there's that. Anyway, this is blue if you wanted to use it on a pet scheme or whatever. Scheme? How about theme? Goodness sakes, I'm having issues today with my words. Anyway, it says Raining Cats and Dogs, not just Raining Dogs. And it's blue, so that would be cute on a pet-themed scrapbook page or something like that. Or if you know somebody that loves cats and dogs, you could send them a card with that on there as the back, you know, like the, what's the word I'm looking for? The matted page. That would be cute. I knew I'd come up with it eventually. Me and words do not get along, I'm telling you. But this was $5.99, and they do feel pretty heavy, pretty thick. The reason why I went ahead and got it is because I'm going to use this on Christmas cards, this side. I think it's adorable. a while back I found these, what's the name of them? They're just vellum tape is what they are, but I don't know who they're by. It says acid free. Little Yellow Bicycle, if you've ever heard of that. Anyway, they're on in the clearance section at Tuesday Morning. They're a Christmas theme. In case you didn't see the one where I hauled it before. This says Christmas list, ho ho ho, give, winter wonderland, unwrap the fun, we believe in Santa, peace, jingle bells, very merry, and my little elves. Yeah, elves. And then it has these long strips here. Since they were 20% off and they were only 99 cents to begin with, I thought I'll get these other two that were in the basket and maybe use on a few cards. Because there's a few people on my Christmas list that I always send different cards to than what I send to everybody else. It's not that I think some people are more special than others. It's that it's my mother who should, you know, get utmost respect, and my godmother who should get my utmost respect, and my aunt who has been a beautiful light in my life. So those three I always make a special card for, and then the others I've been making kind of like a set to send out. So anyway, yeah, it's maybe to use on some of that. I found this graphic 45. I just love this page. I love fall and everything that has to do with fall. This was $5.99 as well, and it says it's 25 pieces. This is the one side, and then the other side says Once Upon an Eerie Tale. So you could use either side for like a Halloween theme, but I'm thinking Thanksgiving cards for this side. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Then of course I had to buy yet another pad of paper because I don't have enough of that. Hang on just a second. And it's not like I didn't just buy a graphic 45 pad of paper the other day. I was looking for it. I was gonna make sure that that wasn't the same one. I don't think it is. I could be wrong. Oh, this is already open, so I didn't need to open it. This is what it looks like. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 of each design. It looks like they're just plain on the others. No, this has got faint polka dots. This again looks like that pattern on those pillows we used to have when I was little. I don't know. It's strange that, and this is kind of a crosshatch design here. This says celebrate RSVP, join us. What else does it say? Time to celebrate. And then I can't read the smallest writing. I'd have to get a magnifying glass. The struggle is real, people. This one has basically all the same sentiments on it, just bigger. And it looks just like that. So, see, now we're just going into a different color scheme as well. That's where scheme is appropriate. Jeez, I'm telling you, me and words, we have issues. Oh, this one's pretty with the off-white and gray. It's more gray than it is black, I think. That's pretty. Alright, this is the last one, I think. Yep, that's the last one. So that's what I got today at Tuesday Morning. Not anything too big, but, you know, I don't need to be shopping for anything else. I really don't need any more paper. think I'm going to need an intervention if I don't quit buying so much paper. But my husband would probably agree with that.